Hi, YT. This is Cocolicious89 coming at you with, I guess, the things that I use on my face or whatever to clear up my acne. So, first things first, I'm gonna give you a little background of how long I've had acne and the things that I've used. Okay, I got acne when I was like in elementary school, and it was really bad. When I say really bad, I mean I had bumps filled up, like, acne bumps filled up my cheeks and my face, and also I have acne on my back as well. It was terrible, and I didn't like it. And as a young, kid or whatever, you'll start having like a low self esteem because it's like, oh my god, all these freaking bumps on my face, and I felt like no one actually knew who I really was because the bumps were taking over. You feel me? So at that time, I've like, told my dad, I was like, hey, it's kind of weird to think like, oh, an elementary school kid is telling their, dad, like, oh, I want to go to the dermatologist. And that's what I did. When I was, in elementary school, I looked this stuff up because I was like, what is this stuff on my face and all that stuff. So we went to the dermatologist. They prescribe you some medicine and stuff to put on your face. So they did. But the thing about this medicine they prescribed me was that if you stop using it, the bumps came back. That was like, I really hated that because it's like, it's not something that would just, take it away, clean your skin, and never come back. You feel me? But if I stop using it for like, a couple of days or something, it'll just come back and all of the bumps will just come back. So that was like, okay. Then, because of that, I think it got a little expensive. It was like $60 a tube. But I didn't like the fact that the bumps still came back. So then my grandma, when I was in elementary school as well, she's like, oh, we saw, that what is it? Proactive commercials on TV. I didn't too much like it because one, I was in elementary school and I thought, ew, with the little cleanser stuff, oh, it making me feel like making my skin feel so weird. As an elementary school kid, you don't like, okay, this is proactive, but ew, it's making my face feel weird. So that didn't work, and I felt like it didn't work at all for me. But I think when I was 22, I tried Proactive again. Didn't work for me. Also, when I think I was probably 21, 20, I tried Acne Free. I know the stuff cleaned my face, but I didn't feel no difference in, the spots on my face or whatever. Uh, so that's when I had tried the Proactive. Then my grandma wanted me to try Noxzema, something like, that stuff in the has a gray top and a blue container. It made my face feel so fresh and clean, but it didn't take the spots away. They were still there, but my face felt clean. So I gave that to my boyfriend. So now I think 2013 summer. One day I went downtown. If you're from Georgia, I went downtown to the Underground, and I was like, I want to go into the little natural shop or whatever. And I was like, I'm just gonna see what they got. And at first I was just gonna get some shea butter or whatever, and I think I was gonna get some shea butter for something. I can't remember. I think it was just gonna be for my face or something, or I can't remember. But let me try to finish up this story. Okay, so when I was down there, you know how people they want to sell you stuff, and you like, man, I don't try everything, and nothing seems to work for me. One, I have oily skin. Two, these bumps come back like nobody's business. So I was like, okay. The girl was like, oh, she was getting me. I swear, some people have those good selling skills. She was getting me. And she was like, yeah, I use this for my face. And it really cleared my face up and, makes your face feel so good and stuff. And she was like, if you want to buy, she was telling me about the black soap and also the black raw the black raw soap and the what is it, the raw shea butter. And I was like, man, whatever, y'all trying to get me for the okie doke, and this stuff ain't gonna work. And then I'm gonna be mad, and I'm gonna be like, oh, where my money at? You know how people get when stuff ain't gonna go right and you try to sell me something, like, oh, where my money at, because this stuff ain't work. So it was like, no, it's gonna work, I was like, are you sure? Because it wasn't that much. I think it was like in all for the both. I think it was like maybe $10-$12. That's not bad. And so let me see. This is the black soap, and it says it's good for, what it says, made from cocoa, plantain. I can't see. Oh, sorry. Okay, but it's good for eczema, acne, blemishes, oily skin, and skin irritation, and etc. Sorry about that. And because it's been near the, in the bathroom, it kind of isn't hard anymore, but this how it looks. Okay. And I'm going to show you my face or whatever. Okay. This side is clearing up because this side used to look like this. So you can kind of tell the difference that the spots are like clearing up. Because once again, this side right here used to look like this side. And now this side is kind of fading away. And also what I use when I lather my face with the black soap, I also use this right here. I got this from Sephora, and I go around in circles like 10 times. It don't matter how I either do 10 or how old am I? 23 times in a circle. And it feels good. I like the little pink thing. I can't remember what you call it, but you can get it from Sephora. And also I use the shea butter. And the lady at the underground or whatever, it's a natural store. If you go down there, you'll know what it is. And this what it looks like. And she was telling me, I was like, girl, I got some shea butter and I bought it from the beauty supply store. She was like, no, don't be putting that on your face. So I was like, okay. And you use the black soap, to cleanse your face. And then get a little bit of, it's really thick, the shea butter. It's really thick. And it was lasting a long time. This lasted since, I had both of them since the summer of this year. And it's lasted a long time. And what else? Once I use this, once I use the black soap, I use the shea butter and put it over the spots and stuff. And I can see a difference. I actually can see a difference. And all the stuff I've used, I can actually see a difference in the way my face looks. Like, the spots aren't as dark over here, but it's taking a while for these over here to go away, fix itself or whatever. And I love it. And I hope if you've dealt with the things I've dealt with trying to figure out, okay, spending money, trying to figure out, okay, what's going to work for me. Like, I know how it feels to really want these dang spots to go away. And sometimes you even be a little sad inside, like, dang, I want some clear skin. I don't want to have to, always, try to use something or try to figure out ways to just get it away. And this right here might be your answer. So try it out. Have a nice day.